Hi Cancer, welcome back to my channel. Tis I, the one and only Archer with ArcherAstrology. Hello. Cancer, tis time to do your love energy bonus reading for you and the one on your mind when you clicked on this reading for April 2023, for the later half of April 2023, as everything moves into Taurus season. So right now, the big news story, of course, is the Mercury retrograding in Taurus that's going on. Then meanwhile, the sun is going into Taurus. The moon is going into Taurus. So you've got a lot of energy backing up like an airport runway on Christmas Eve, okay? So there's a lot affecting you. You're feeling it, feeling a little confused, like you know what you want, but unsure where to go. And your person's going to be feeling it that way too. So I see you guys like showing up at my door, like Cheech and Chong style, where it's like, I show up and I'm like, hey man, it's Archer. Open up, man. I got the stuff, and you guys are inside and you're like, who, what's that? And I'm like, man, open up. It's Archer. I got the readings, man. And you guys are just like, Archer's not here, man. And I'm just like, ay. Five of Wands. Ay. So that's the Oi card, okay? All right, so we are going to take a look at the energies for you and them, because right now we have the transitions where things can slow down, ground out, and stabilize. This energy, Mercury retrograde, is bringing in is a lot more self-reflection, reflection and correction. Looking back on the stuff that you no longer want to be a part of, the stuff that you really do still want to be a part of, and then adjusting accordingly with that Pluto and Aquarian energy, working smarter, not harder, and everything kind of balancing out, evening out, and just, finding your way through the season. So we've gone from that fiery passion of Aries season, which would be like Roscoe P. Coltrane being like, yeah, I'm going to get them Duke boys. And we've made it in the Taurus season. Buford T. Justice shows up. I bet y'all didn't know the T in Buford T. Justice was for Taurus, right? And so we're just going to chill out, have an El Diablo and a Dr. Pepper, and just, let's do the reading. We're going to check on your energy up here, your person's energy down here with the Baba Bowie deck for the base cards. Titanic's going to give us some clarifiers because it is still April, so it's still Titanic-y feeling. So, and there's good stories in there. So we'll take a peek and see what's going on. This is getting ready to launch and go forward as everything grounds out in an Earth sign and gets much more stabilized. So it's a new way of thinking. That artificial intelligence of Aquarius and Pluto is something that hasn't happened in 245 years. Then you couple that up with the eclipse energy, and this is a hybrid eclipse, okay, Cancer? And you're ruled by the moon, so you're going to feel it more than like everybody else, okay? But this time around, it's a hybrid. It's like a gas electric chariot, right? As the moon comes in first, you got to think on the X, Y, and Z axes. At first the moon will, it gets in front of the sun. Let's see, okay, yeah, these guys will work. Temperance and the aliens, Sag and Aqua, this will work. Okay, so you got the sun, hi, and then you got the moon, hi. Okay, so first they're like this, and okay, you, the camera, you, the viewer, you're the Earth, right? And it's like, okay, so here's the moon and it's coming in, and first it's this far away, right, from the sun. So you see this ring of fire around the moon as the energy, as the moon starts to get in the way and starts to receive all the energy that the moon or the sun, ooh, wow, retrograde, sun transmits out, right? So then they start to move into a different perspective this way. And then before long, the sun is completely behind the moon, and the moon is completely rooster blocking all the sun's energy from you, right? It's receiving it all, and it amplifies it. So the sun and the moon, Empress and Emperor, transmit and receive, equal out. That's justice. It's not all about the legal system. Remember, tarot isn't really supposed to be about the legal and the health stuff. That's what doctors are for, and that's what lawyers are for. This kind of justice is equal and balancing out. And that's what this hybrid eclipse is doing, flipping from the gas engine over to the electric engine, okay? New way of thinking, Pluto and Aqua. So let's take a peek at that. Thank you guys, appreciate it. Told you this is my favorite temperance card. So beautiful, so beautiful. All right, Cancer, let's do it to it. We are open to the messages that we are about to receive, so long as they are for Cancer's highest and greatest good. Please and thank you, por favor, Spirit. Much appreciated and grateful as always. All right, Cancer, 2 shuffles. 1, ooh, nice. 1 and, ooh, hold it now. 2, 1 and 2. All right, let's love this deck for my awesome Cancerians. Yeah, Chariot. Here we go. The bottom of the deck is the 8 of Wands. Is there a reason I broke the deck for my analogy at Temperance? This is more Sag energy, communication, Spirit talking to you, told you we're starting to level up more, This portal, people talk a lot about the 7-7, 8-8, 10-10, those portals. You don't realize what the 420 portal is quite capable of if you think about it. The Mercury retrograde, the eclipse energy, that 420 to 421, April 20th to April 21st. Dude, the 420 portal means a lot more than what you think it does in all kinds. Pop culture's got one meaning, Spirit's got a whole nother meaning. Look at the purple. Your intuition is dialing up, tuning in with this Pluto and Aquarius. You're receiving more messages, maybe even talking like direct connect, man. You can dial direct to talk to spirit right now, 8 of Wands. To the Princess of Cups, feeling good in your own energy, thinking about love. And the 7 of Swords shows up, definitely up in your feels about something, almost thinking like, yeah, it's not happening, Archer. I'm not sure. I'm unsure where to go with this one, with the Star, Aquarius. So yeah, you are definitely focusing on a guiding light that's bringing you in, and you kind of feel it. You can kind of, you almost feel the energy of spirit guiding and bringing you in with this Aquarian energy, and focusing on your answer, your end all be all, that one that's your guiding light, the one that gets you through everything. It's the one that makes you think, you know. 9 of Cups, and you're feeling happy about it. You're 1 cup away from completion. Look at that fiery yellow. I see some Cancer Leo cuspers that are even listening in, Pisces energy. You might have a birthday later in the month of July, but this is happiness, and you're feeling confident about it. You're like, yeah, kind of when I think about them, Archer, I mean, I know they're the answer. I know they're the one, and they make me happy. So this person is like a focus and a guiding light that keeps you in a positive mindset, and it propels you forward. It makes you feel loved with the 6 of Cups. So it's wanting to reflect back. This is a deep connection you're thinking about. You miss them, Cancer. You do. 6 of Cups to 9 of Cups. You miss the good times, the happy that was going on when you guys were just charged, just energized, Aquarius energy. You guys would think up new ideas, and you would come up with plans, and it was like this awesome little kind of competition that you guys kept each other on your toes and thinking a lot. You know, you guys would be up late at night talking, coming up with plans and ideas, and like, yeah, we're going to do that. And you had these little inside texts and jokes going on. Prince of Cups, you just felt this happy love. And it's kind of coming back around because it's balancing you out and healing you. And Spirit hears you talking about this and being like, yeah, Spirit, you know, they're my focus. This energy that propels it and levels me up and keeps me energized. It makes me happy, and I miss them. It's a deeper reflection. It's that feeling that like Scorpio gets with that Pluto influence on this 6 of Cups. That you like when you first met each other, it was kind of like just like you opened a door and it was just like, whoa, wait. I feel like I've known you before. There's something about you that we connect. And Dr. Michael Newton talks about this, that when we transition Cancer, before we come back in the next chance time around, you go in front of like a review, and it's kind of like a recap of your life, where you see the people that interacted in this lifetime that came from the one previous and the ones that you'll be seeing again in the next lifetime, so that as they come in and in and out of your life, that when you open the door, you see that like, whoa, we've done this dance before. I know you from somewhere. You make me feel safe. You make me feel comfortable, like a wish. And that's how you're feeling right now. This is that comfort that when you get nervous, when you feel unloved, when you miss them, that you 7 of Swords into yourself, like you break the glass in there so that you can get up into your head and feel it more. So it propels you forward. And having the 6 and the 7 right here, I see that this is an equal one. I'm speaking to all the June or all the July Cancerians that have been through this with that 6-7. So maybe want to put it there. I don't know. Okay. So yeah, let's grab some clarifiers on this, because right now you are feeling love. You're a focal point in a star. Your words matter. What you're saying is getting you following. People look to you for happiness when they're in a sad place. So you're enjoying this communication. A lot of people talking, interacting with you, coming at you with love and offers and showing you the happiness. It's like everybody's there but somebody. 4 of Cups. Yeah, Archer. I got all 3 of the cups all over the place and everywhere in that 4th cup, and I just can't get this out of my mind. I see it just like looking at everything, reflecting back to make sure that you've got that happiness. You are like in a 2-way Prince of Pentacles communication with Spirit to find something grounded and stable, the Hangman. And you're writing the energy out of this. It's like you know what's coming, a Cancer that knows how to play chess, and you're just trying to make it work. 3 of Cups, and it makes you feel good. You are enjoying working with Spirit and doing the things that you are doing right now and want to see them propel up forward. You've cut out the stuff you didn't want that made you, and the stuff that you did want that made you, and you're like creating a new hybrid version of it with this eclipsing energy. So the sun and the moon both holding significant to you. Let's pull some clarifiers on it, because you're feeling good, looking good. Definitely, I see Cancers that are really focusing on their mind more, thinking before they act. Definitely a working smarter, not harder. And that star, that focus energy with this 9 of Cups, that's like, okay, if I did this before, let's not do it this way now. And there's just some points where you have to cut those out to get to your 6 Cups point and fix it up. So let's take some clarifiers. Give me clarifiers on this Princess of Cups to the 7 Swords. Appreciate you guys. Love you, Cancer. Love that like for me. Hit the subscribe, set that bell to notifications for me, and I would be forever grateful. Here we go. Crab Lives Matter. Hashtag Crab Lives Matter, man. Right there. Yeah, share it. Here we go. Clarify for Cancer is the Two of Pentacles, Taurus energy. Hello. Little Cappy, too, in this one. Having to make a choice and wondering if everything you've done is right. Bruce Ismay is sitting there going, should I have gotten the lifeboat? I'm going to wind up being the scapegoat of the whole evening with the moon. Got the moon here, keeping some secrets, your dominant energy, and literally what I was just saying about that hybrid moon, hybrid eclipsing out the old stuff, Four of Pentacles, and protecting you to go forward with an Ace of Swords. Your communication between you and Spirit is amplifying big time. To the Nine of Pentacles, while the 9-9 connection shows up right out of the gate with a third 6 here. And remember, that could be 666 or 999 because it's all about perspective, right? I might be seeing the 6 of Cups right now from my perspective, but you see a purple 9 of Cups. And then you see a yellow 6 of Cups, but I see a yellow 9 of Cups. It's all in the mind and the perspective. So I see the 9-9 holding significance to you, and that third 6 could be the variable wild card that throws it that way. Never mind, there's a third 9. We're fine. 999. Okay, so you've got 3 9s coming in right there. Hard synchronicities on the 7 of Swords. So this is clarifying that you stay focused and up in your mind about keeping things in order and work with. Silence is something that makes you think more and keep going because you realize you're 1 cup and 1 pentacle away. So it's like so close. 9-9 can be significant to you too. On the Justice card, I'm seeing some syncs to the Gemini reading. You could have Gemini placements or be dealing with a Gemini because this appeared there too. And this puts it at the focal point. That person, the one on your mind, is that focal point that guides you forward and gives you that justice to see it coming. And much like here, and how I mentioned that justice is not all about the legals and the court cases. There could be some Cancers watching and go, I ain't got one problem wrong with courts. I ain't never had a speeding ticket, Archer. I don't know why all the readings keep talking about it. It's like, well, it's because justice is actually a balancing of the head and the heart. It's spiritual justice, leveling out and coming in, and just kind of knowing how to work the intuition. I mentioned about how the silence is golden to a Cancer sometimes, where you think about things, and that's what's going on here. It's like she's walking towards the back of the boat as the iceberg approaches on the starboard side of the ship, and she hears the scrape noise. She hears the bumping as the iceberg pumped along the side of the ship, and she's looking over going, we might want to go up near those lifeboats. Where were those at again? You know, like an ounce of prevention for a pound of cure. And it's allowing you to think with the head, think with the heart. You're balancing all the heads, all the hearts, all the chakras are starting to line up with a Queen of Cups coming into your place on that 9 of Cups. Heavy water at the end, love influence in this Cancer, Scorpio coming in to show that your 9 of Cups happiness. Here's that last cup, the Queen of Cups is holding it. And she wears her hand, or her heart on her sleeve to offer the cup, to fill the cup with love. And with all this love at the end, it's somebody wanting to fill their cup with you, King of Swords. Quick talking, communication, and cutting out the shit to go forward. And you're at that point where it's like, you know what? Yeah, I have decided that if the love doesn't come in this direction, we're going to go and seek it where it is at. So your person picks up that energy and creates the leveling up. I see that you and your person triggered awakenings in each other with this Magician, Gemmy-Go energy to the 2 of Cups, minor arcana, Gemmy-Go energy. You guys triggered a loving awakening in each other. You both came into this when you met from a place of lack, not knowing, and Spirit was like, we got to get you guys together. Why have you not met up yet? Because you're both just kind of tanking. You're Titanicing on both sides of the fence, and we got to get you together. That's when that triggering happens and the awakening hits. So meanwhile, back at your person's energy, let's see what's going on their side of the energetical record. Okay, Cancer, appreciate you very much, living, liking, hanging out. Remember, I do go live every Monday nights at 8 p.m. for an all signs from Aries to Pisces. Plus, we do a little check-in on soulmates and the twin flames. So come set that bell to notifications and come hang out for 14 with me every Monday night, along with J-Dub and the Mod Squad down in the live chat. Tarot and chill. All channels welcome. All right, what's up with your person right now? Here we go. Cancer's person. Cancer's person. You have heavy Aquarius in this reading. Libra's here. Gemini hanging out. Scorpio. And you. Okay, let's see. Oh, what's that back there? 7 swords too. Oh, I already brought that on up. Okay, so heavy air and water this time around. So everybody's really up in their feels about the love that Cancer is capable of. Cancers know how to love. You guys are the mamas of the zodiac, the ultimates. All right, Cancer's person. Cancer's person. Taking the extra long shuffling on there, man. We are really having to tune and squelch this thing. I had enough time to bring up the entire all signs. All right, we're good. Yep, there was a little flip. I'm taking it. Intuition says, take it, Archer. Here we go. Let's do it. All right, your person is the 6 of Swords. Really up in their head, using all their thoughts to try to walk away from the things that they don't want to deal with anymore. But remember, the Six of Swords has a lot of that looking back energy, kind of being like, So in this case, in the Bowie deck, especially that Seven of Pentacles, it's looking back on the things that kind of interjected an interference that stopped this generational wealth. Your person's looking back on themselves. Since we're in Mercury retrograde, the Six of Swords holds that meaning of looking at the man in the mirror, Michael Jackson style, and they're focusing on like, man, cancer might be done, and it's making them very nervous about something. So let's check it out. Let's go for it. Empress, bro, they're receiving, and yeah, dude, flat out, they're snooping, they're looking. Even just a cross watch reading here is Page of Swords, and checking out your social media and stuff, same thing. They're in receiving mode, so I do pick up fixed energy off this. Leo, Aquarius, Libra, Taurus. No, Libra. Why the hell did Libra show up? Anyways, receiving energy. So they are checking you out and going, oh man, Cancer is bombing.com on this. I don't know what to do, man. With the Tower, I don't know what to do, man. Scorpio, Aries energy, and I do see a twin flame connection coming into this, and somebody feels like they missed the boat. Somebody's third eye is getting energized by electrical lightning bolt, like licking a 9-volt battery, and they're sitting there going, dude, it's the sinking of the Titanic, which has to happen. Something is telling me that right now on your person's side, they're in Empress energy to rebuild something with you because they are in deep reflection on what went wrong, right? And it's Empress sitting up. And Empress doesn't, dude, would an Empress crumble a tower, or does an Empress build a frickin' tower? They're reflecting back on this stuff with this purple lightning, purple intuition, purple rain, and they are focusing forward to Empress up and level through it. Heavy purple fixed energy and the Tower, Scorpio and the fixed with the King of Wands. It's a twin connection because this is my twin card on this one here. In the Penumbra deck, it's got the cat with the little star on the collar, and then the king with the star up on the crown. And that makes me think of those chakras up there, especially with the way this looks like that it's energizing. So this is somebody that I do see twin potential coming into this one. We're still a little distant off in the here, but they're Empress. They're receiving a twin wood. That's divine. That's divineness, when it's a twin connection. So I see it twinning that way into it with the Temperance card. They're balancing and healing Sagittarius style. Yeah. Archangel Michael showing up, being like, man, I want the keys to that chariot so we can go forward on this one. They have passed the test. They're in an Empress energy with this Temperance Empress, and they are leveling up so that they can come in the way it's meant to be to build a new tower with you. Man, they are really focused on coming in correct on this one with the King of Cups to the Three of Cups. Water energy influencing them. You make them happy. And they're wanting to do a love offer with you, or even thinking back onto the love offer that you guys originally had made back in the beginning, back when the Six of Cups meeting happened, and you guys were both like, wow, he makes me feel good, she makes me feel good, they make me, pronoun, whatever. You can identify as a Comanche helicopter if you want, I don't care. But either way, you guys both have this love offer, and Spirit is working with the both of you, Three of Cups style, to fill the heart with happiness. The Three of Swords is that emptiness after somebody transitions and leaves, Cancer, that the heart's there, but there's just nothing in it. It's just there to survive. The Three of Cups is when that heart fills full and it pumps with this passion that keeps you guys going forward. King of Cups and your pineal gland, the heart chakra, the rewind, this one up here, opening up on your person. They are getting much deeper, going with the Sagittarius energy, looking into the Akashic records, finding more, and trying to get some clarity on this because they see you as the star, Aquarius energy. They see you as a guiding light for them. And with this Two of Pentacles, as the deck goes cattywampus with the Lovers, they're making a choice that they're seeing that Cancer was the one, and they want to go for it. They see you as this happy, abundant, just kind of checking all the boxes, and it's causing Spirit to help them level up to come in right, Temperance style, to bring something into this that is completely new and completely changed in a different perspective with this. So, Temperance Empress is somebody that can receive like frickin' big time, right? Right. So, with that in mind, sit down. There we go. Let's get some clarifiers on this. Appreciate you for being here. The moon wanted to jump. Definitely something with this moon cycle eclipsing out the old Three of Wands to bring in the new. All right. Page of Swords. They're watching you. They want you. And they're watching you, Cancer. Let's see what's the clarifiers. Clarify this Empress to the Tower for me. Clarify Empress to the Tower. What are they building new and great? Ace of Swords. They're building a new communication about Nine of Cups happiness because, like the world, they want to come back together with you and let this propel forward the way it was supposed to have before all that energetical interference came in. Six of Cups. You guys are matching with the 6-6 energy coming in. And dude, 999996666. It's like one of them old like telenovelas watching the commercials on the Spanish Mexican channel at the end of the night, and they're like, call now, cinco 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 cinco. You got 666 and 999 hitting, showing the mirroring and the perspective and the flipping between the two of you. This is a deep twin flame soulmate connection that divinely is being brought together because you guys check each other's boxes. Page of Cups, it's smaller. There's an age difference with this Page of Cups, that it's something coming in a different light and just looking at things from a younger childish perspective. With the Page of Swords, you're both in this newness. They're seeing, they're looking, they're watching you with this Page of Cups, and they're wanting to see how to come in correct. It's kind of like looking and seeing what's the right way to say it, because they're really worried that like they missed the boat on this, somebody walking out, and that they might not come back in. But the receiving, it's like all systems go, Michael, Archangel Michael with this Temperance card. All systems go, Michael, and it's safe to proceed. This Three of Cups, King of Cups, the love offer is right there at your person's doorstep with the Knight of Pentacles. But they're slowing down a little bit. They're in Mercury retrograde, and it's self-reflection and correction. Now remember, Mercury retro, it's like the water in Australia's toilet spinning the other way. It don't happen. Mercury don't start spinning the other way. It's daylight savings time for a planet, right? Mercury simply slows down like the Knight of Pentacles, like your person is doing, right? Normally, Mercury can transition through a sign and transit through a sign in 3 to 4 weeks. When it goes retrograde, it's like daylight savings time for the planet, and it actually takes 9 to 10 weeks to progress through it. So it's slow, but it helps it to balance, to stabilize, to ground out, and do all that stuff. You know how temperance works. Everybody wants to know how Sagittarius is balanced and healed and all that pouring water sideways. You can't do what Sagittarius does. Everybody wants to be all balanced and healing, and Sagittarius is, do you know how to just look good, love good, be good. When you're in that energy, when you're around a Sag, everything just perks up. They attract that in. It's part of that thing that they do as an archer. Yeah. So this Three of Cups, happiness. Show me some clarifiers onto this, because it's slow moving, but it's balanced and stable. It's the U.S. Postal Service card. You know, it ain't Amazon Prime, but it arrives eventually. Right? Yep. Queen of Wands, more twinning on the King of Wands. Violet Jessup, you guys have done this before. Maybe I even see 2 failed attempts, 2 right person, wrong times. The third time is where you file away all the old stuff to go forward for eternity, for the rest of your lives right here. This is, you know, third time's the charm, man. Going to get it right with the Queen of Wands. Leo energy to push forward onto it with Violet Jessup, the Jonah that I would not have ever gotten on a boat with, but because she was on all 3 of the Olympic class ships, Cancer. She was on the Olympic when it was hit by a military ship and ruptured 2 compartments and had to limp back to port. She got off of that, got on the Titanic as a stewardess. She was on it when it hit the iceberg, and she survived. Then she went back. At that point, would you be done? Nope. She went back on the 3rd ship, the Britannic, which was a military ship during World War I, and was either hit by a torpedo or a mine. Nobody wants to talk, High Priestess style. But something sent the Britannic to the bottom too, very much like the Lusitania. The Britannic was White Star Line's Lusitania, and she was on it, and she survived it. All 3. And what happened after that 3rd test that she passed and survived the sinking of the Britannic? She lived happily ever after into the 1970s and just simply passed from old age. That's what you guys are doing. This is the 3rd time's the charm card with the Ace of Cups. There's that 10th cup to match up to the 9 cups y'all are getting in this reading to come to 10 cups completion and go the distance with the Lovers. I just got chills all over. This is like, this ain't 2 of Cups, unsure of what to do. Your person has made the choice, and it's you with this Gemini energy coming in. And the coloring, that light that's behind the angel, as Ida and Isidore Strauss, the founders of Macy's department store, make the decision to stay on board that ship together till the end. Because if he couldn't get in the lifeboat, she wasn't getting in the lifeboat. You guys, they have made the decision to stick it out with you, and they're just figuring out how to put it to words. It's a flicker in their mind, and they're trying to put it into words. It's still Taylor Swift, blank space with a few pen strokes, waiting for you to help them bring it all together. So that is all 8 of Swords in their head. They're trying to get the words right, focus on coming together, and that could be what's delaying the King of Cups to a Knight of Pentacles point. This isn't a real 8 of Swords, right? This is wrought iron gates in 3rd class, much like the ones that Jack Dawson had to break down with a bench, which didn't really happen. Because if you had the blueprints to the Titanic, much like I have them, then what you would notice is those gates were actually just little beautiful, like saloon, 18th like Western barn saloon doors that were this nice, beautifully stained, that all Jack really had to do was push and then be like, hey guys, let's go this way and find the lifeboats. Your person's that close where they think this is a really bad 8 of Sword wrought iron gate that they're going to have to Jack Dawson shove a thing through. but they're going to slowly squelch it out, come together and realize, oh, I can just open it. And who's on the other side? Cancer. So they're focusing on coming back. This is the third time's the charm card. And once that energetical interference clears out, as we make it through retrograde and things start to stabilize and settle, that's when they come in, because the choice is 3 of Cups happiness with you, Cancer. Bomb.com reading right there. Cancer, I appreciate and love you. If this resonated with you and you would like to book a personal reading with me, you may, 2 of Wands free will, choose to do so by emailing me at ArcherAstrology@gmail.com, and we'll connect, take it from there. And remember, this will resonate with every and all placements of Cancer within your chart, because we are indeed FHA compliant here at Archer Astrology, and will read for any sign which desires and inquires. So until then, I will see you Monday nights at 8 p.m. for my live all signs from Aries to Pisces, including the soulmate and the twin flame readings. That's right. You get 14 readings here at Archer, right? Come hang out, love the like with me. Join us in the live chat along with J-Dub and the Mod Squad, just keeping the party going. And I will see you then and there. So until next time, Cancer, make it a fabulous one and just keep loving, because you got this. Archer out. Yeah, chariot.